1 month after it was released, the Thunderbolts box office results are a hot topic concerning the MCU and its future. But I'm surprised by how different they look when compared to previous Marvel movies. Thunderbolts was always going to face an uphill struggle, considering how its main cast almost exclusively comprises some of the MCU's lesser-known characters. Even the likes of Bucky Barnes, one of the most beloved characters in the MCU, arguably pale in comparison to the star power of dyed-in-the-wool Avengers like Doctor Strange and Thor. Despite this, Thunderbolts has struck the right chord with audiences. It is now among the MCU's most universally acclaimed movies, proving that some MCU installments can break the formula with which the franchise has become synonymous. Unfortunately, an off-piste marketing move that saw Thunderbolts change its title to the New Avengers after its opening weekend didn't exactly entice new scores to theaters, proving that the Avengers name alone isn't sufficient. Still, while it may not have grossed the almost guaranteed $1 billion banked by all other Avengers movies, it's not as bad as some might make out. Thunderbolts is still in theaters but has grossed $372 million worldwide at the time of writing, according to the numbers. This is within the lower range of MCU movies, but significantly better than the MCU's recent record-breaking flop, The Marvels. In 2023, The Marvels grossed under $200 million against a reported budget of $270 million. At the same time, Captain America: Brave New World shares its $180 million budget with Thunderbolts, and had grossed $414 million by the end of its theatrical run. There is still a chance that Thunderbolts could catch up, but the prognosis isn't looking great. Still, Thunderbolts has far surpassed the global box office of other recent Marvel movies. Although their production budgets were comparatively meager, 2024's Madame Web grossed just $60 million and $100 million, respectively, worldwide. Still, these are exceptionally low bars, and the Thunderbolts box office starts to look a lot healthier when viewed through a wider lens. As it stands, Thunderbolts is the fourth lowest grossing movie in the MCU, although it is close to surpassing Black Widow's $379 million. It is safe to say, however, that Thunderbolts has already been more financially successful than Black Widow, considering the latter cost an extra $20 million to make. The same might also be said for Eternals, which grossed $402 million worldwide, against a production budget of $200 million. Thunderbolts has additionally grossed more than Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Incredible Hulk. Considering Thunderbolts stars a litany of lesser-known characters, its current box office isn't too surprising. The Marvels suffered from a similar setback, while Captain America wasn't exactly as well known as, say, Spider-Man or Hulk. By the time Captain America: The First Avenger was released in 2011. Given that it features 4 characters who debuted in Black Widow, provides the most accurate benchmark with which to measure the success of Thunderbolts. When doing this, Thunderbolts boasts a respectable result. The image looks even better when assessing the Thunderbolts worldwide box office against the backdrop of all other Marvel movies. X-Men: First Class is another example of a critically acclaimed Marvel movie that fell short of precedent, grossing just $355 million worldwide. This is bafflingly less than the widely lambasted X-Men Origins, Wolverine, but still more than Dark Phoenix, one of Fox's last and most poorly received X-Men movies. Thunderbolts is also grossing more than Sony's Morbius, Madame Web, and Kraven the Hunter combined. The Thunderbolts box office is additionally indicative of how far the superhero genre has progressed. Early superhero movie installments generally grossed much less globally than Thunderbolts, including 2005's Fantastic Four $333 million, 2000's X-Men $297 million, 2003's Hulk $245 million, and 2000. Still, in the modern age of the MCU, Thunderbolts' global box office is an outlier, and may tragically portend the downfall of the genre as a whole.